Alright, now it's time for Chapter 6 of The First Soldier Episode 2. The sword which shouldn't exist. Okay then.
Sephiroth, the young hero, had overcome his trials, and now the sword was within reach. In his hands, the blade would become legend, and the thought of immortalizing the moment he grasped it on film filled me with excitement.
And determination.
Firmly grasp it.
It's probably because the spirits told me, but I felt I was about to record the moment the world changed.
Are these spirits in the room with us right now, Mr. Bachman?
They are within.
I don't see the sword anywhere.
No, it's here.
You're standing on it.
And now we get a CG cutscene, and Sephiroth is about to say a very sinister line.
Spare me the fish this big that you caught, and give me the sword.
The spirits, recognizing Sephiroth, orbit coalesce into the Masamune.
And it will be mine.
There you go.
It is yours.
Sephiroth's
That's
wheel.
why it looks super long.
Yes, the inconsistency with the length of the Masamune is explained like this. It's an extension of Sephiroth and it can grow as much as it wants. Go on, Dweebs.
What? It got longer!
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So when you think about it, Crisis Core, an explanation for a Cloud's Buster sword. A First Soldier, an explanation for why Sephiroth's sword constantly
I see what you
changes
did
sizes.
Oh, don't worry, Dweebs, we're not done.
The spirits bestowed this gift to me. Such things are bound to occur, like expansion.
Don't worry, I will give a more full explanation after the chapter is over.
It could be longer.
Okay, Sephiroth, you don't have to be a shower.
It grew.
She sounds so proud of that.
Mom!
You're embarrassing me.
It's a puberty.
You don't need to talk about how my sword grew in front of my friends.
It's called growing
Having fun with the
pains,
screenshot button in this section.
I mean, if the opportunity is served on a silver platter.
Looks like you don't have a scabbard, though. What'll you do?
That's right,
What
we're also
most-
justifying the whole materializing the sword out of thin air.
I'll do what most Square Enix
Nomura
protagonists
loves
do.
Nomura loves these tropes so fucking much ever since Kingdom Hearts.
I hate scabbards.
No
More,
way,
probably.
I can't believe this.
Believe it.
Yeah, date vaio. This sword shouldn't exist.
You're only saying that because you're not wielding a sword as cool as mine.
That's amazing.
Perfect! Your sword is this big!
Actually, it's bigger.
I
Well-
can't reach any bigger.
Fun fact, I forgot the specific name of the channel. People who specialize in metallurgy and try to recreate video game weapons. They tried to recreate the Masamune. They could never manage to achieve it because the length actually had the metal breaking constantly. It was too
A
thin
hero
and too
needs to be-
long.
A hero needs to be extraordinary in some way, after all. And now the hero, his goal achieved at great costs, departs gallantly. I need to shoot that scene, Sephiroth. Start
Tempering
walking
metal
when
is
I
a
give you
bitch,
the
though.
signal.
Mm-hmm.
Be fun if they actually were able to pull off the Buster Sword instead.
I think they did. Well, the thing is that, unfortunately, the girth of a Buster Sword actually justifies it more because it's more of a block of metal. The problem with the Masamune was that it was too thin.
Okay, action.
Don't be ridiculous.
On Sephiroth. Yeah, there we go.
Come on, Sephiroth, just go.
Listen to what your mom says.
Yes. My disturbingly youthful looking mother at that. Fine, Mom.
Sephiroth being awkward, like on stage in front of cameras or audiences, is really interesting.
I mean, to
So
be
we
fair,
can go.
Big aura.
It seems to be what? It seems to be a constant as we noticed in the Dragon Quest event.
It's majestic.
We're still supposed to be inside a cave.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be trying to go home now that we've got the damn sword. So what's going on now?
Those spirits trying to trick us again?
When are we not? Although the music sounds surprisingly happy.
Yeah, it's triumphant, basically.
I don't think so. The Masamune is giving its blessing to Sephiroth for being
Yeah,
chosen.
the Masamune that's this big.
Everyone's trying to, like,
Oh,
emulate
Okay,
it.
Mom, I get it. The sword is big.
So I guess this is a happier moment.
Don't
Sephiroth's
worry,
got the
Sephiroth. It's
sword
not
and-
about the size of a sword, but how you use it.
I accept its blessing. This will be a chance to test my new weapon. By cutting down those buildings like they're skyscrapers. It'll be good practice.
But
This
there's
is not.
people in them.
Don't know what's waiting for us. Stay on your guard. No, Jova, this is not Metal Gear Rising.
I mean, I'm referencing the fact that he cuts up buildings in Advent Children.
Relax. We don't have anything to worry about now that Sephiroth has his sword.
Except for maybe Sephiroth himself.
Yeah, the tale of, I think I mentioned in a previous part, the tale of, Katana that was cursed, because of different circumstances and curses its wearer. It's a very common narrative.
Then it's time to start rolling. The heroic Sephiroth leaps into the fray, his first time wielding the Masamune. Rhyme. And action.
Don't get in my way.
That's not in the script.
But that's my one shortcoming. I need to stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
So I guess the cave gives a blessing with fanfare and then decides, alright, time to attack you.
To be fair, with these kind of monsters, I mean...
True,
it
yeah,
really is
like-
just a testing.
Alyssa has so many wink at the camera lines.
She really does.
Well, again, we're about to learn the truth behind everything of this, so...
Imagine if she's actually like the cave's will personified all this time. There never was an Alyssa. She was actually dead from the start.
You're a star, Sephiroth. I've never seen anything half as heroic.
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
No one can stand against you with the Masamune in hand.
Okay, I appreciate the hyping, but now it feels like you're just brown-nosing me.
But my nose isn't brown.
It's like
Not
that.
the point.
It's like that quote.
Thank you.
It's like that phrase that Alucard says in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged Episode 2, where he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot, resist to start talking about when people start sucking my cock." I'm glad you got what you wanted, Sephiroth, but don't get too carried away, okay?
That sword is his destiny. Can you blame him?
Yes.
Sure. But come on, Angio. Haven't you had a sword that's basically your destiny? Oh, wait.
They have to make up for all the time they've spent apart. Every moment not spent fighting is wasted.
They... apart? You make it sound like the sword's his long-lost girlfriend.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, just don't think about it.
Okay, absolutely not insane, mad woman.
Soon enough, no one will be able to stop you.
Unless,
Why would I care about that?
You turn your back, and someone actually gets a lucky shot from behind.
And then a blonde twink tosses you into an ice cavern. My thoughts exactly.
So, if I recall correctly, this is your dungeon.
What's this? Some kind of celebration?
All the ghosts have come to celebrate us and not haunt us. Totally.
They're rejoicing because the Masamune chose Sephiroth. Their long-awaited hero has finally arrived.
So how long before Sephiroth starts killing all of them?
They're dead.
What?
Maybe that's
Why
what
would
the
I
sword,
kill them? They're
Because the
already
sword
Or he
dead.
tells
kills them
you.
again.
No, the sword tells him, "Come on, Sephiroth, do it. Burn everything. It's your destiny, after all."
And also, yes,
Okay,
Shiri,
talking
yes,
sword.
Shiri, of course they're dead. Sephiroth's here. You'll make sure of it.
They're already dead because you can see through them.
I don't even have words to describe its beauty.
I mean,
It looks like, such great architecture.
beauty doesn't look that way to me. It's all fake. Facade.
You're a facade.
What does that even mean?
You're a fake. No one even talks about you in the main game, do they?
They know even less about you, dude.
Even if it's all a facade, it's a pretty one. Even though we're all just blood and guts on the inside.
What the?
What a weird
What?
thing to say.
Are you okay?
Are you sure Blackman isn't the crazy one?
I mean, we've established he's been hearing the voices too, so
This
yeah.
must be how they pay their respects. It would be rude of us to not follow suit. Everyone, let's do what that child's doing and jump up and down in the air for no reason. Let the parade begin, Sephiroth. I'll capture it from all the best angles.
Right.
Not lightning.
Beasts have been drawn by the sound of celebration. Protect your adoring admirers, Sephiroth.
Yes.
I don't even know the
And
admire him.
Al
I don't-
and Jill too, I guess.
Yeah,
I
Jill's
don't-
like,
I
get
don't
me
hear
out
them-
of here.
I don't hear them chanting Sephiroth. They're just talking with each other.
Right now, I really, really miss Genesis and his stupid book.
I don't.
You know, what does it say that these people are making Genesis look sane by comparison at this point?
I don't. So this is just a boring twat.
I mean, like I've mentioned before, there are interesting ideas with him and everything, and hey, it would be interesting if we do get a first Soldier chapter that shows how he was, because hey, look, the wonders they've done for adding on the character that they have to NGO, I think they probably could take Genesis over that threshold into, being interesting.
By the time we're recording this, nothing really like that has happened, but who knows? It's pretty clear. Hey, there you go. This is your dungeon. It's pretty clear that the game is basically in its, final stage because there is not much left to talk about from, the main episodes that are getting an adaptation. Again, more on that, as we go on. So it's not gonna be too long until we reach the end point. We shall have to see. Usually, something big tends to happen for the anniversaries. So I'll have to get back to you at the beginning of September, Jova.
Speaking of which, might as well bring up some tidbits. Recently there has been a leak regarding Revelations. Nothing spoilery, mind you, but something having to do with DLC apparently.
Yeah, there's apparently a lot.
Yeah, 9 DLCs via a story expansion pass, which, okay, I'm gonna presume that they're not locking a true ending behind it, but my guess is we're going to see a lot of quote-unquote epilogue episodes with these.
I mean, that's cool.
Okay,
yeah.
we shall have to see.
I do wonder if I might legit have been onto something about an Advent Children episode,
The
but
thing is that outside of still adapting for the most part to the main game, the game, starting with Remake, they really want to hammer this thing about them changing their destiny, quote-unquote, and the events that happen in Advent Children, especially Dirge of Cerberus, feels like we shouldn't belong in the remake continuity at this point. So, okay, at best, Drova will grant you that it will be episodes that parallel what happens in Adventure in the Cerberus, but something at the very substantially different happens in them. Maybe involving similar characters, like Kadash does in Yazoo, but not as, one-to-one.
That's actually what I was about to get to. I think maybe we'll get a form of Advent Children, but I'm changing my thoughts to that maybe being more like an alternate reality take. Like, my overall guess is that these DLCs we're going to get are going to be looks at what the new reality is, essentially, or either maybe stuff paralleling them, showing, I don't know, maybe this is that in this universe, or assuming maybe Revelations will see all realities merge into, like, the perfect reality where everyone good is alive and whatnot and well. But yeah, no, I think I can agree that while we might get some form of Advent Children, it's more likely we're going to get a variation of it rather than just playable Advent Children.
I think what we get, the thing that we can take for certain out of all of these situations is that right now the remake trilogy is in such a state that the best you can say right now is a shrug and wait until we see what happens.
God, yeah, like, and I get it. I trust that they have a plan. I feel like they did not need to overcomplicate things as much as they did with Rebirth, though.
Well,
especially
we shall see. Don't worry, Drova.
One thing of note, though, is that, like I probably have mentioned before, but to reiterate, recent stuff with Ever Crisis has now people speculating some changes we may see in Revelation, since Ever Crisis has now overtaken the remake trilogy as to what it's reached and whatnot. And it's interesting stuff we're seeing. Sephiroth!
Our hero. Yeah, now they're doing it.
I still hold because I haven't seen the full thing yet, but as fun as everything is, I still hold the opinion that the remake is not friendly to newcomers.
Oh, no, absolutely.
No,
at all.
No.
And a remake should be friendly to both old people and newcomers. Like, the remake is not friendly to newcomers.
I argue,
Again.
that's a feature. I argue it's not even friendly to veterans. It's a real act of filibustering, like I said at the end of the remake. It really contributes to my theory that Nomura is in a state where he really, really detests interiorly the franchise, and he's doing a bit of a torching situation.
I don't think he hates the franchise, but I do get the feeling that he wants to, like, refine it into what is a more, well, let's say, clean state. Since, to his credit, the VII franchise was a bit scrambled. So, from what I'm guessing is, this remake project is their effort to try and cobble things together with stuff like the remake trilogy project, of course, and Ever Crisis.
Remember what Nomura said also in 2015 when the first trailer dropped? The entire reason the remake trilogy exists is because they said the people that made the original are still there, but we don't know for how long, so might as well try to do it as soon as we can at this point. So it was more of a case of, let's try not to waste ourselves. Anyway, open your eyes, this is just an illusion.
Help us!
Wake the fuck up.
There you go, they did.
Samurai.
Another threat, Sephiroth.
Oh, convenient. Another distraction. I see it.
This kind of plot is... Consider also the camera. Wait, let me help. This kind of plot is the one that you will see in a found footage movie. Theoretically, you should have the point of view of Batman all the time with the camera rolling.
That's... Well, okay, assuming that creepy, rotting figure we saw at the start
we will
of
have an
this
explanation of
whole
that
thing
also
was
at the end,
Batman.
don't worry.
But yeah, assuming that guy with the camera was Batman, I guess it kind of started off with that, technically.
I love that the great threat that the cave conjurer is a bird. Not even like a big bird, just one of the Wutai, simple birds. So
embrace your winged destiny, Sephiroth.
Yeah, your one winged destiny.
Which is ironic because, well, okay, yeah, I do get the idea with safer Sephiroth, even though he technically has a ton of wings, I guess the idea is, oh,
Yeah,
look,
well,
one
remember,
of his
Joe,
arms
the
is a wing.
Yeah, in Sephiroth, one of his actual, body arm is basically a more draconic like wing that he uses as a weapon. So maybe they're also getting that, I suppose.
Like, the funny thing is, say what you will about Advent Children, but that arguably gave the more iconic one-winged form for Sephiroth, where he just legit sprouts one wing.
Also show off because, see, when Kefka ascended to godhood, he had, a set of either 2 or 4 wings, but Sephiroth only needs 1.
Look, baby, I'm from FF7. I am the upgrade.
Okay, but which of the two is crazier?
And also, which is the one that is currently dominating, the madness of the Ultimate Racing Final Fantasy XIV? Didn't think so.
Kefka, I will say this.
Sephiroth.
If Smash ever did get another Final Fantasy villain, I'd probably root for either Sephiroth or Kuja. I mean, Kefka or Kuja.
Give the
We love you,
people what they
Sephiroth.
want.
Give my boy Gilgamesh some love, please.
Wait, you consider him a villain?
He starts as an anti-villain. He's a servant of X-Death. Sure, it's more of a case of hired mercenary, but, when it comes to remember, Jova, in Dissidio 12, he gets the victory fanfare dedicated to the bad guys.
I guess in that case, if we're
This
counting
will
him as
never
a
end.
villain...
We have to push forward.
I guess if we're counting him as a villain, Gilgamesh would be a great representative since he crosses over
And he
across
started an
games.
actual Nintendo game.
Wait. Why are you always such a downer?
I mean, we've just been hearing voices in our heads compelling people to kill each other.
And
Sorry
Jill-
to interrupt, I really wanted to read
No,
that.
I know. It's like, and
It's
Jill is like,
beautiful.
yeah, the things I have to endure.
I wouldn't mind staying here forever.
I've been saying this all storyline. Like, why are you such a downer?
Okay, I think that's a sign we need to go.
Let's go now.
Camp. I never thought I'd say this back in the early 2000s, but let's listen to Angeal, guys.
Something honors.
No. But really, this legit makes me wonder what the hell. Well, okay, I have an idea of what happened to Angeal, but even still, you gotta wonder how he went from being the one sane person into room.
Okay, it's never explained, but the implication is that the knowledge of degradation and the abandonment of, Genesis soured his mood greatly.
Again, I think that's my biggest problem with why they didn't actually remake Crisis Core. Like, you had so much opportunity to actually show instead of, just running off of the implications. Hello?
One more challenge. Specifically the boss of the mini boss of the dungeon, which is a dragon.
Big
See, it's thematic because in the Nibelheim flashback, the green dragon is the first thing that Sephiroth slays. This is called a reincorporation. This is what we in the business we call a reincorporation.
Imagine Sephiroth just reminiscing on the Nibelheim mission. Oh yeah, this is how it was when I got my sword.
We really
Fun
never
times.
got his point of view. It was always either Zack's or the manufactured one from Cloud. So
Even though you play as him, ironically enough, for that.
yeah. Alright, I think now is where things are about to start to get, revealed.
That's it.
Yeah, it
No,
was
I
kinda
am just that awesome. Where's the exit?
There is no exit.
That wasn't worthy of a hero.
Remember the words of Edward Eldrick, Sephiroth, if there is no door, just make one.
Yes.
I could watch Sephiroth fight forever.
Someone bonk him on the back of the head, please. To me, it just looks
Angel,
like...
you have a Buster Swords. Just hit him with the hilt.
To me, it just looks like Sephiroth is the Masamune's puppet.
What?
Heretic!
I said you're a puppet!
Angel is just jealous.
Sure.
I know not, Mother, but still.
All about the fucking cock contest with you people.
And jealous people will just try to hold you back. You need to stay away from them. Come on.
I'm surprised she didn't just skip right to saying you need to kill him.
Yeah, to be fair, she's not even trying at this point to hide anything.
She stopped doing that ages ago, I feel.
Such a good not mother figure, that one. Wait, where are you going?
Okay then.
Bye-bye.
Boy,
Good
man.
conversation.
A lot.
Hmm. Oh,
Kill
snap.
Sephiroth.
You can't shut me up. Hate me all you want. I'm gonna call things like I see them. You know,
Oh,
just,
God,
just tell them like it is.
I was say he's speaking like those bloody moronic
Like I said,
far right wing people.
it's unfortunate that Angel's dialogue can be easily taken out of context for a lot of hate speech.
I honestly wonder if what finally snaps Sephiroth out of it is Angeal just using the damn
Oh
Buster
no,
Sword.
well,
Honor
you're
be
gonna
damned.
see.
Look, the exit. I guess that's it then.
Yes, that should
Hey,
be a
thanks,
good
bye.
thing, right?
Hey guys, I found a glue.
Let's sniff it. Wish I could have gotten more footage of the hero in action. After all, I think I've captured the birth of a new era here.
You could say the rebirth of a new era. TM.
What a revelation.
But will we be able to remake it?
Indeed.
Uh,
Sephiroth has the Masamune. It's a moment that should be immortalized forever.
We should make
no.
video game after video game about it.
I don't know, Joe, but I might need to go to Crisis Core and ask them their opinion.
I
Yes,
have to turn my
Before
son into a
Crisis,
marketable plushie.
Oh, you're thinking that? I was thinking instead of, Sephiroth poses as NFTs.
No!
I think Sephiroth would hate NFTs.
I don't
Square,
really,
please abandon it.
I don't really think Sephiroth has a lot of grasp when it comes to economics.
I mean, I guess he'd probably go, only I can use the planet as seen
Probably
fit.
that,
NFTs
yeah.
Hey.
are a waste of resource.
Let me get a shout of you coming out the temple. It will mark the conclusion of this historic chronicle. Aim that camera at me again. Use Masamune on it.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
If you're really Alyssa, what's her favorite color?
That's something that we don't know.
This presence.
Something I haven't felt in.
Oh.
Stand back, both of you.
We already are back.
So,
Well-
before the revelations TM, let's have a throwback to Ocarina of Time, because we have Shadow Sephiroth and Shadow and Jill mirror boss fight. Don't ask.
Topical.
They look exactly like me and Sephiroth?
Immense deduction, Angeal. The enemy is the enemy, no matter what they look like. I am thou. Thou art I.
Yeah, your true self. But the strange thing is because I switched to the, hard version of the fight.
And that gives a different background, I
Yeah,
see.
for some reason they made you fight them for the hard mode in the pagoda, illusion instead of the main cave. Don't ask me.
Are there any other fights that change up the backgrounds based off of difficulty settings?
You're gonna see one of them in the next part of Jova. So, again, it's just a case that happens. I don't know how arbitrary it is, but I have to remind you, Jova, this is from the same game that for a visual novel event, instead of actually having a proper visual novel type of, push-to-talk script, had video files that went in automatic. We're not dealing with conventional, logic here.
I'm guessing the logic here is that in hard mode, the illusion is so deep that it even changes the background and takes them back to the warped place.
Or they just prefer that, I don't know.
It's alright, we're back to normal now. Well, that happened.
Well, that was a twist worthy of the grand finale.
Convenient. Okay, now we can go home. Now, let's go.
Please.
Run!
However, well, at least we managed our way through somehow. Despite your directions. Oh, it's like Ganon in the Zelda 2. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
What is he, Santa?
It's a very bit crushed.
What? Oh boy, here we go.
Now for your final choice. And this time it's real.
I thought the trials were over.
Pop quiz.
We lied.
I can't believe the demonic entity lied to me. Trials? From the beginning you knew they were but illusions. They could hardly be called trials. But now, the choice is real, as are the consequences.
And Jill!
Yeah, fuck this.
Screw your choice.
You could just do that the whole time.
You think you can escape us?
He just did.
I make my own path, and I won't shy away from my choices.
Angel just constantly messes with the cave's plans. I love it.
That leaves Alisa.
He was awfully calm.
Choose. There's only one choice.
Sephiroth?
Sephiroth! Come to mommy.
Help me, Sephiroth.
Help me or you're grounded.
Listen to me, Sephiroth. On the first day I came here, the spirits took control of me.
Well then.
Yeah, we're about to get some proper answers, at least we're starting to.
They turned me into a monster. And that's what I am.
So,
Hey,
yeah,
my mother is not a monster.
here's one of your major twists. You were partially correct, Jova. Alisa was technically dead all along.
Kill me, Sephiroth. Do it. I don't want to become like the man who made the sword.
And the spirits basically possessed her to control her and push Sephiroth. The question begs, why?
I don't want to be kept alive anymore.
I wonder, did she always look like this, or did the spirits make
We
her
shall
look
see.
like this?
Yeah, and
No!
And Angel is like to Sephiroth, I'm sorry Sephiroth, I think we're gonna have to kill this woman.
Alright, cool.
Huh? It moved.
Sephiroth, why are you pointing that thing at me? That sword has a will of its own. This place, it feels like even the air here is alive.
Well, it seems this is Ghost Central.
All the work of the spirits. If that's what they are at all.
He just casually crosses his arms while Masamune is pointed at
There's
him.
a reason Genesis is immune to all of this shit. Sorry, Angel. But whatever they may be, we can't let them get the best of us. Conquer the soul, Sephiroth. I'm not your enemy here.
Face yourself, Sephiroth.
Don't waver. You're the master, not the Masamune. Oh, a white feather.
Like a white winged angel. Mother, what should I do?
Sephiroth, you're
Kill him.
You're a grown-ass man. You can start choosing by yourself.
Kill him.
Uh-oh, the sword broke. You know what that
Now
means,
you act. Is it finally time to actually use the
Get a hold of
iconic
yourself,
weapon?
Sephiroth.
My adorable Sephiroth, come here.
Alyssa, you're looking a little bit Resident Evil-ish there.
Yeah, close enough actually, Jova. The name of this creature is Mother Revenant, Alisa.
So she was mother.
And look at that! She's got that wing that safer Sephiroth has.
There you go, Jova. There's Angel using the buff. This one's gonna be tough. Let me help you. See, he uses
That
it for the right
sword.
moment to protect his friend.
And look at it, Angel.
What?
I like your sword. Sorry about everything.
Don't worry about it. Just invite me to dinner when you get back, okay? There might be a cyborg, artificial machine or massacre. A false hero propped up to make Shinra look good.
He called it.
But even you have friends. Don't forget that.
Well, I won't. As long as I have you by my side, I know I can remain sane.
By the way, let me tell you about this guy called Genesis.
Please don't.
So yeah, your final boss is the Mother Revenant Alisa. Sorry,
What?
Revenant
You mean the
Mother.
woman who was constantly spouting crazy stuff ended up being the boss?
You have noticed also
Yeah, no.
that her appearance on top, properly face, you will get a better close look doing her special attacks. Still looks a bit familiar, not just in terms of Alisa herself.
Ah, she looks a bit like Genova, doesn't she?
I wonder.
Okay, so we know that Alyssa got corrupted by spirits, but was she,
To be fair, she
you
was part of the soldier program, and remember, early, so, she was part of the project similar to Sephiroth. Angel, on the other hand, is Project G, which was kind of his special in its own right, even if it still involved Genova cells, meaning that it's entirely possible that the reason why Angel is more immune, not completely, because you notice that he still had the nightmares, but he's more immune is because his concentration on Genova cells was genuinely different.
Wow, what luck. So, I'm presuming that what happened is that Alyssa, I guess, was
Don't worry,
essentially the
Jova, part
representative.
is not over. We're about to get, more explanations. The twists are not over yet.
Alright then. There, I killed my mother figure. I'm going to need so...
I'm sure it's symbolic of something, and I'm not even kidding you. After this, the characters are basically going never speak of this again.
I guess to be fair,
Alisa.
something this traumatic, I can kind of get why.
Alisa Goldie, when we first met, had she already become a monster?
Let's take her home.
Yeah, he's the last, technically, soldier corpse that we need to get back, so... You might have noticed that immediately now the madness effect has stopped.
I wonder if Bachman's like, what the hell was I talking about?
A final farewell to Alyssa brought with it the long-awaited end to our days of constant torment. I've secured a chopper. Should be here before long.
Let's just agree to write in the report that I got a new sword and leave it at that.
Yes. So that sword can grow, huh? Seems more like a cursed blade than a blessed one. Gee, when you talk it like that.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone about its powers. The higher-ups would take it away from me. For the research, their analysis.
Now, how did Sephiroth manage to conceal the power of Masamune for all the years to come? Beats the shit out of me, but somehow he did it.
I guess to be fair, as far as anyone knew, okay, he just has a long sword, bada bing, bada boom.
What about my footage?
What about your bleeping footage? If anything gets out, I'll blame you first. So, we have to just get rid of all the footage then.
Better do a good job.
Also, Bachman, you seem to be doing well considering how you had to deal with spirits possessing you too.
I'd rather that than this.
It almost annoys me how well that sword suits you.
Imagine.
Again, keep that phrase in mind. I think it will come to define you as a soldier, become a symbol of your pride. In many spin-offs and crossovers to come.
Let us hope that that pride does not befall a downfall. That's for me to decide.
There I go lecturing again. Maybe that's why people don't like me. My god!
No.
Actual lamp shading on how Angier was written in Crisis Core. What is happening here?
Like, I legit wonder, did someone on the Square's team have regrets about how Crisis Core was?
Possible.
Especially the fact
Again,
that, like I mentioned, sadly the remaster does not, patch up the script. It's literally basically just prettier visuals and a redub. Oh, look at that! Sephiroth cracked a joke. Oh, I can laugh.
We almost died and Sephiroth had to symbolically kill his mother. Time to go home.
I laugh to hide the pain.
Get out of here, Tidus. Alright, now it's time for one of our final twists. What are you doing, Bachman?
Checking my footage. Wanna look?
I wonder.
Thank you, teleporting camera. Huh, you're pretty good at this.
I mean, it's his job.
And then the helicopter jolted and he accidentally pressed the delete button.
At least I had a nice smile. Check it out, Sephiroth. Alright, now let's flash back to when our characters met Alisa first, after the first Masamune battle. When she took off her helmet. Princess Zelda!
Oh snap! What the heck?
I guess introductions are in order. I'm Melissa Goldie, soldier second class. I was starting to think no one would come.
So we kind of had a bit of a Resident Evil 6 case on our hands.
The player was seeing what Sephiroth was seeing, as in the spirits were deliberately changing the image of Alyssa to look like Lucrezia. That's why she had that particular look.
I'm wondering if she looked like that to the others as well, and this is supposed to be...
No, the others saw this instead. That's why they were not particularly affected by it, because Lucrezia was still a scientist working for Shinra, so we should know her to an extent.
Things were bleak just minutes ago, but I'm so happy I could hug you.
Mother...
What the fuck is he talking about?
Huh?
Sephiroth, I thought your mother had longer hair.
What? No, don't you see it? She does. She has long hair, a ponytail, and an angular face.
What is it?
Well, what is it?
Part of me was actually wondering if, like, her face just got warped like that by the spirits, but I see it was a mix of
But
both.
that begs the question, why? Why all this manipulation?
What are you staring at? Do I look like your sweetheart or something?
And now, as you can see, this particular sentence was more innocent than anything. Sephiroth was just recalling because, of course, he saw his mother in it.
Or maybe your mother.
I can be your mommy.
Ah!
Fitting, he even has similar hair to Trunks.
Sephiroth was clearly shaken. Couldn't even begin to fathom the reason behind his shock.
Huh. Of course, the camera always reveals the truth. This is Alyssa?
It's funny because usually in ghost stories, the ghosts have the power to alter footage normally. What are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm totally not going to need to talk to my therapist about this for the next 6 weeks.
I don't know who made the call, but my footage never saw the light of day.
Pac-Man, you're a fucking disgrace for the news. You're fired.
The spirits of this land, maybe they crept into our subconscious and took control.
Maybe time ghosts came out and willed it not to happen.
I tried to pull as many strings as I could to find out what they were, but my boss always found a way to stop me.
You're a loose cannon, Pac-Man. And now we get back to the beginning.
I'm finally here. Now let's see if I can find out
He actually went back.
just what they are. I do have a theory. This time, what we called spirits that slept in the sword all along. It was probably Genova Reunion.
So yeah, even if it doesn't spell directly to you, this is your final twist. Everything that happened was not necessarily just a bunch of, mystical spirits and everything. It was a manifestation of Genova just having a way to act a part of a reunion with Sephiroth, which was the best candidate. The beast that the Dachau fought in the past, that was a fragment of Genova. It stayed quiet for a couple of centuries, then awoke when Masamune used its fragment to forge a sword, which decimated the village, and sensing the presence of Sephiroth, lured him, using Alyssa as basically the primary conduit, in order for him to get the sword, which is organic and an actual other piece of Genova just in his hand. Now, the last question that you need to wonder is why did Bachman, became one of the Black Cloak figure? I don't think it's ever explained. My personal theory is that because he was exposed to the spirits the first time, he got imbued with Genova cells automatically, and as a result was more susceptible to that as a result. Recall that the other characters were already part of the soldier program.
It does feel weird that they wouldn't add in a little snippet or scene explaining that bit, since it's like the big draw at the start of the chapter, but then it's just, woo! You have to come to your own conclusion how he became a Sephiroth clone. That said, you gotta love how a fragment of Genova caused arguably more trouble for Sephiroth than the actual Genova did, since, if anything, Sephiroth was the one calling the shots over the real Genova.
Mm-hmm. Alright then, so that's it for episode 2. Sadly, no Young Genesis for the time being. But before continuing with our regularly scheduled program with the last part of Crisis Core, if I recall correctly, we will have another crossover event, a special one, still inside with another Square Enix game, as we follow Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa as they find themselves into a simul copy of Nibelheim, trapped into a eternal fighting struggle with a mysterious woman with a very pastel-colored hair. See ya.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
See ya.